Error E02 Beko Dishwasher. Main causes and fixes. If your Beko dishwasher is showing Error E02, the most common meaning is a water inlet problem. In simple words, the dishwasher is trying to take in water, but it is not getting enough water, or it is not detecting the water correctly. You may start a program, hear the drain pump run first, and then expect the machine to fill. But instead of filling normally, the dishwasher stops and shows E02. In some cases, you may hear a humming sound. In other cases, you may hear the pump draining again and again, but no fresh water enters the dishwasher. Before we go any further, there is one important safety point. Always turn off the power and the water supply before checking hoses, filters, or parts connected to the water inlet. And do not cut wires, bypass safety devices, or replace an Aquastop hose with a different homemade valve setup. That kind of repair can create a leak, electrical risk, or safety problem. If the fault is inside the machine, or if wiring and live voltage testing are involved, call a qualified appliance technician. Now let's go through the main causes. The first cause is the simplest. 1. The water tap is closed or not fully open. This sounds obvious, but it happens more often than people think. The tap behind the dishwasher may have been turned off during cleaning, plumbing work, or after moving the appliance. So start there. Check that the water supply tap is fully open. If you recently installed the dishwasher, or if the dishwasher was moved, also check that the inlet hose is connected properly. The second cause is low water pressure. Beko dishwashers need enough water pressure to fill correctly. If the pressure is too low, the dishwasher may not receive water fast enough and may stop with an inlet error. If other taps in the home are also weak, the issue may be with the household water supply, not the dishwasher itself. If the problem appears only at certain times of day, low pressure may also be temporary. But if the dishwasher keeps showing E02, you still need to check the inlet side. The third cause is a kinked, crushed, or blocked inlet hose. Look behind the dishwasher if you can do it safely. The water inlet hose should not be bent sharply, trapped under the machine, crushed against the wall, or twisted. Even a partial kink can reduce water flow enough to trigger the error. If the dishwasher is built in, be careful when pulling it forward. Do not pull hard against the hoses or electrical cable. If the machine is difficult to move, it may be better to call a technician. The fourth cause is a blocked inlet filter. Many dishwashers have a small filter screen where the inlet hose connects. Over time, this little filter can collect sand, limescale, rust particles, or debris from the water supply. When that happens, water cannot enter quickly enough. To check it, turn off the water supply first, then disconnect the inlet hose from the tap or from the dishwasher side, depending on the design. Look for a small mesh filter and clean it gently. Do not damage the mesh. Rinse it under water and remove any visible debris. After cleaning, reconnect the hose properly and check for leaks when the water is turned back on. The fifth cause is the Aquastop system. Some Beko dishwashers use an Aquastop inlet hose. This is not just a normal hose. It can include a safety valve designed to stop water if a leak is detected or if the hose fails. If the Aquastop valve fails electrically, becomes blocked, or is triggered by a leak condition, the dishwasher may not fill and may show E02. In the video information you provided, the person checks the inlet valve coil and suggests that the valve circuit is open. That can happen. A failed solenoid valve can prevent water from entering even when the control board is calling for water. But this is not a safe repair for a normal user. Testing a solenoid valve, checking voltage, cutting wires, or replacing an Aquastop system with a different valve should only be done by someone qualified. The Aquastop is a safety device, and bypassing it can remove leak protection. So if the tap is open, the hose is not kinked, the filter is clean, and the dishwasher still does not take in water, the Aquastop valve or inlet valve becomes a strong suspect. The sixth cause is the anti-flood float in the base of the dishwasher. Many dishwashers have a leak protection system. If water leaks into the bottom tray of the machine, a float rises and tells the dishwasher to stop filling. The drain pump may keep running because the machine thinks there is a leak. This can look like an inlet fault because the dishwasher will not take in water, but the real reason is that the safety system is preventing filling. If you hear the drain pump running constantly, even when no water is being added, think about the anti-flood system. There may be water in the base tray, a stuck float, or a real leak inside the machine. You may not see water inside the washing cabinet because the water could be underneath the tub, in the base of the appliance. Do not ignore this. If the anti-flood system is activated, the dishwasher may have a leak from a hose, pump, seal, water matrix, or internal connection. A technician should inspect it. The seventh cause is a faulty water inlet valve. The inlet valve is the part that opens to let water into the dishwasher. If the valve is blocked, burned out, jammed, or not receiving power correctly, the machine will not fill. Sometimes the valve hums but does not open. Sometimes it does nothing at all. Sometimes the coil fails electrically. Again, checking this properly requires electrical testing and access to internal parts. So this is not just a normal cleaning step. If you suspect the valve is faulty, use the exact replacement part for your model and let a qualified technician handle it if you are not trained. The eighth cause is a flow meter or water level sensing problem. The dishwasher does not just open the valve and hope for the best. It needs to know that water is entering and that the correct amount has arrived. If the flow meter, water counter, pressure sensor, wiring or control board cannot read the water correctly, the dishwasher may show E02 even if some water is entering. This is why some E02 faults can be confusing. The problem may not be only the valve, it may be that the control system cannot confirm the fill. Now let's put the safe troubleshooting order together. First, check the water tap, make sure it is fully open. Second, check water pressure. If other taps have poor flow, the dishwasher may not be the main problem. Third, check the inlet hose. Make sure it is not kinked, crushed, blocked, or installed incorrectly. Fourth, clean the inlet filter screen if your model has one. Turn off the water first and be careful when reconnecting the hose. Fifth, listen to what the machine does. If the drain pump keeps running and the machine never fills, the anti-flood system may be activated. Sixth, check for signs of a leak. Look around the base of the dishwasher, under the machine, and near the hose connections. If you see water, stop using the dishwasher until the leak is found. Seventh, if all external checks are fine, suspect the inlet valve, Aquastop valve, flow meter, wiring, or control board. At that point, call a qualified appliance technician. Now, what should you not do? Do not keep restarting the dishwasher again and again if it will not fill. Do not run the machine with the water supply problem unresolved. Do not cut the Aquastop hose. Do not bypass leak protection. Do not connect a random washing machine valve as a shortcut unless you are a qualified technician and you fully understand the safety and compatibility issues. Do not test live voltage unless you are trained to do it safely. And do not ignore a constantly running drain pump because that can point to water in the base tray or an active leak protection fault. So the simple explanation is this. Error E02 on a Beko dishwasher usually means the machine has a water supply or filling problem. The easy causes are a closed tap, low water pressure, a kinked hose, or a blocked inlet filter. The more serious causes are a failed Aquastop valve, faulty inlet valve, activated anti-flood float, leak in the base, flow meter fault, wiring problem, or control board issue. Start with the safe external checks.